All right, YouTube, we continue in this series. This is going to be the last video on this series until we get the views up to 100 each video. So we've been talking about the signs that a woman is a 304 or the signs that a woman is a wife. We've been going back and forth. It's more signs that a woman is a 304 than wife, because most of these women ain't wives. Let's just be honest. But I'll give you some things to look for being a person that's been married for over 20 some odd years that I've seen some things, I heard some things. I'm gonna help you out. But just know that not to put all my business on YouTube. The reason why I ain't took this step, that step, is two reasons. One, I will tell you. One, I won't. I ain't ready to take that hit, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you. Because I know I'm going to get mad. And I plan on traveling and stuff like that. You know, anyway, let's keep going. Let's see, I'm gonna read my notes. And then the notes I didn't give you on the first two. Then we're gonna go for a ride. I told y'all about the isolating voluntarily in places with men, like around corners. You see her very comfortable around men and nobody else around. No women around, no kids around. You know, that's one of the things that a 304 is two-dimensional. It's the one that has been, or three-dimensional, has been, currently, right now, or wants to be. Because when they want to be a 304, they are already a 304. Because they gon' do things and say things just 304-ish. And that 304 was coined by Coach Greg Adams. That's not one of the things I coined, though I coined many phrases, many words, and brought many words to use on YouTube. So the next thing I want to mention is catching her up in lies. Catching her up in lies. Acting like she don't like your friends, but then you see her hanging up under. You got to be careful with that, because what if they was alone? Now, we talked about body count, but let's go for a ride. Next thing I want to talk about of signs of 304 is twerking on video. She could say what she wants. If she ever did it, there's some 304 in there. If she ever did it, ever, some 304 in her. You got to beware with her, because she could be putting on an act to get you to commit to her. See, these women be in competition. They be in competition with each other. They want the other women to look at them and say, oh, okay, somebody loved her enough to commit to her and give her a ring. But a lot of them don't want to be no wife. They don't want to submit. They don't want to pay bills. They don't want to do things that a real wife would do. They ain't gonna want to cook. They gonna want you to clean. You know. Now here's the thing. This is how you do it. If you marry somebody, or you married right now, do not let these women have you doing everything. You need to stand on them. And when they start threatening to leave, your relationship over anyway. I knew the first time she said, she was gonna leave or threaten to leave, I knew right then. I didn't say nothing, but I knew, oh, it's over with. And then the other stuff that follows that just proves it. Like the first time, I said, man, what did I do? This is what I'm saying to myself. What did I do? Like, I'm laying there thinking like, what was I thinking? What did I do? Now I'm trapped with one. That was the first time since I was a kid, 14, 15, that I only had one woman. And well, no, not the first time. A couple times. It never worked. Y'all know what always happened when I got in monogamy? Either I got cheated on, or I end up not getting the sex. Every time. Every time. It was always one or the other. And I'm sitting there. See, the church will brainwash you. I stand against some of that stuff they teach. And they can't tell me you better be real careful. No, you better be careful. You're dealing with a prophet, whether you want to believe it or not. You don't got to believe it. And I don't even keep bringing that up. But sometimes you literally be saving people when you let them know what your title is. Because these people will judge you by outward appearance, like they was doing the son. And get themselves in trouble. If they would have knew God like they say, the crucifixion would have never happened. They did that because they was judging them by outward appearance. That's one of the reasons. One of the reasons right there. Because these was religious folks that did him like that. But that's what they do. When religious folks don't understand what you saying and who you are, they gonna judge you. Happens every time. Been happening since the beginning of time. They gonna judge you, and they gonna judge you falsely. But the church is brainwashing people into monogamy with one scripture that they got out of context. Paul is gone, y'all. The Apostle Paul, more than likely, is in heaven, unless he is the spouter of lies that the Dead Sea Scrolls talked about. Some people think he is. If he was, then that's the only way he not in heaven right now. That's the only way he not. But like Cephas say, they wrestle with his words. Like they didn't understand that the laws could never be done away with. It's there to show us, hey, you need to do better. Hey, this, you done messed up. Just like I'm riding up the street, green lights, stop signs, all this is to help me drive righteously. See? So twerk videos. These women, the church will have you thinking that these are wives just because they come to the Most High. No, you can't erase your history. You can't. You probably can with the Most High. And even then, you still can't, because he's still going to judge you based on some things. But if they ever did twerk videos, man, you got to watch them. That's a vet question, too. That's a vet question. Remember the polygraph? Remember what I told y'all? Have you ever did amateur prawn or twerk video, twerking or stripping? No. If That's another quality of a wife. Honesty. Honesty about that which minimizes her level of class. Some women, it's up to you if you want to give them a chance. If she honest about it, next thing, will you do that again? Nah, I'll never do that again. Polygraph question. If they don't submit to a polygraph and you submit to one, and y'all both agree that we ain't gonna ask nothing incriminating. Nothing incriminating. Have you ever sold drugs? And we ain't asking that. We asking questions which deal with our relationship with each other. That's what we ask. Now, if she asks you something like, have you ever raped somebody? That's fine. That's fine. If it's something that, like that. But if she don't want to do it, don't marry her. Not even without a marriage license. Keep her out of your house. Break up with her. Is she hiding something that could come back to bite you on the butt, especially if you a black man? No disrespect. Y'all know I view some white people like brothers. The ones that act like brothers. So I don't mean that in a disrespect what I'm about to say, but she'll get you before them white folk and try to strip you of everything because you don't know which judges are racist and which ones ain't. But monogamy, man, it ain't never worked for me. Never. You got to make these women stay competitive. They marry you, now they think they ain't got to do nothing no more. And as far as romance, all that stuff, me personally, just how I look at it. If a woman is being who she's supposed to be, and that's what she likes, I don't see a problem with you doing it. The affection, the flowers. But me personally, I think they take that the wrong way. Almost all of them. Eventually, they start taking it the wrong way. You should be able to cry in front of women. You should be able to tell the truth, show your emotion. But a lot of them take that the wrong way, and then they run to Pookie, who he doing it too. You can't tell me. I work in jails. I see these dudes crying all the time. Come on, man. Y'all think they don't cry? You serious? That's a stereotype. But them videos, man, I need to stay on this for just a little while longer, because that's going to show what's inside. Next thing, always taking selfies. Having a lot of selfies. Those women usually are cheaters. They are. They can say what they want. The women who take a lot of selfies are cheaters. Which brings me to the next thing. Being on a lot of social media platforms. What's the point? What's the point? When you see women that they might have them, but they ain't posted on it in 6 years, or they never posted on it, or they ain't even got no followers because they don't be on there. That's somebody that somebody told to get it, but they not into it. They're not into social media. That's what you want. That's what you want. You could have a Facebook and stuff like that, but I'm gonna watch how much you post, and I could prove this. I could prove this easily. So I got friends on my Facebook, right? They always females that Facebook friends, people that the ones I'm talking about with this are people that I you know how you talk to people on Facebook, but you didn't necessarily know them out the rip. They knew somebody you knew. So it's at least 2 or 3 of them that they always making posts for men attention, but they ain't none of them committing to no man. You can't tell me, man. That's 304, baby. Because I know they hooking up with some of these guys. And this how I know. Comments about, little subtle comments about sex. One of them, so dude was like, guy I grew up with was like, if when you put that good D on them, they be starting relationships without you. And one of them that I'm talking about responded with a like, and this, that. I'm looking at her like, okay. Guys talking to you. I know you hooking up with the ones, certain ones. Certain ones they ignore, certain ones they hook up with. That's why I say that constant selfies and posts on social media is a sign of 304 them. Now let's go, we don't want to be too negative. Let's go to some wife characteristics. Turning towards you. See, I don't want to give away too much, but I'm gonna say, like, if y'all falling asleep on the couch and she turning towards you, a lot of times that's her being into you. She might with them you gotta say might not be really dealing with nobody else. But if she always turns away, you ain't her number one, buddy. Like if y'all falling asleep on the couch or in bed, and she always, when she start having to be turned away from you, she curious and or she ain't into you no more. Now y'all see what I'm telling you. Just look at the signs. You arguing with her more, she turns away. When y'all fall asleep on the same couch or bed, she don't want you in the bed. They don't care about no snoring, man. When they into you, they gon' sleep through your snoring. They just looking for a reason to be in another room. Come on, man. Some of y'all always snore. Now all of a sudden, when she done scale back sex, turning the other way, sneaking talking to other dudes, that now it's a problem, man. Game recognized game. Who she thinks she fooled? See, these women will stay with you for something that they want to keep getting from you. They ain't into you, man. They looking for that opportunity. And some of them, they don't want their family to know they're a 304 or want to be a 304. So they looking for the right opportunity. That's why I be telling y'all, married guy, do not go and give her no reason. Break up with her first. And then that way, who she really is, the people she care what they think will see. They'll see it. Or your people, if she trying to make it seem like you the problem, and your people will see it too. We finna wrap this up. this part 3. Remember, we ain't continuing neither one of these series until y'all get all these videos. You got to share it. You got to like it. Then it'll get up over 100. I'm telling you, y'all dudes, he that finds a wife finds a good thing. That's true. But like I told this other dude, all these dudes ain't finding no wife, man. They just getting married. They just getting married. Don't let your desire to be righteous ruin your life. That ain't what it's there to do. That's your service to God. It's not there to ruin your life. Think about what I'm saying, man. Think about what I'm saying. And I will be back. Y'all know how I do. I got mandatory. I got out of it. So I'm gonna make some video.